Good morning. This is Dan Lampy with Storm GPS. I wanted to give you an overview of the damage that occurred with the Oklahoma City tornado the morning of November 3rd. We had significant damage in a very tight range, and I wanted to go over that with you to show you the exact locations of where that occurred. I'm going to spin around here and look from the northeast looking southwest as to where the storm actually came through here, and pretty much the boundary of the damage is from southeast 104th Street over to Sunny Lane Road, and then right up about to the eye here. So looking at this damage, it was a pretty tight area, but we had really significant damage in the area. I mean, if we look in here, some of the damage that we actually saw here, it's just actually devastating what we see here. We had pretty much total destruction in a very tight area here along Breezewood Drive. Had significant damage here. Looking at the seriousness, and really hearts go out to all these folks. But this was really a severe event in a tight area, and just to give you a little bit more perspective on this and the strength of this storm. So you can see here we've got actually power poles here, steel power poles, and they were actually snapped right off, right over. Just amazing the intensity and the strength of this storm. And the other thing is you see how you've got intense damage, but then you've got other houses right next door that don't have any damage. So I mean, here again, looking at the path of this destruction, we literally had cars toppled, complete destruction in the area here. Looking out at the end as it started entering into this subdivision, and give you a little perspective again of the angle as this came through. We've got, again, the damage coming right through here, and again, really a tight, confined area of the damage. Zoom out here a little bit further, and this was really about the first spot of touchdown. Swing in here to Southern View Drive, and we look at, again, totally EF3 destruction damage here. Just amazing, like I say, the intensity of this. To just give you again the aggregate and look at the actual path that the tornado came through. Again, the outer boundaries pretty much of the southeast 104th over here to we've got Sunnyvale Lane on this side here. But looking back, like I say, spinning around here, and kind of what we're going to do is look at the actual National Weather Service warnings that were issued. We've got a lot of warnings that came in earlier. We'll spin back around here, I guess, to give you the perspective from when the first warning was actually issued. Way back at 12:48, we had a severe thunderstorm warning that was issued. At that point, Storm GPS, we draw the storm corridor out, and we provide ETAs every mile along this path. And we actually had it coming into this area and into southeast 89th Street, Oklahoma City at 125. So right there, that's about a 37-minute advance warning we had coming into the area with the initial thunderstorm warning that the National Weather Service had put out. The next warning that came out by the National Weather Service was at 103, so that was 15 minutes later. These cells were really erratic, going different directions. So the corridor we drew on that one obviously was going out in a different direction. These actually had some splitting of the cells going on here. Next warning that was issued by the National Weather Service was issued at 1:17, and again we draw the corridor. Again, these storms were really spinning, going a lot of different directions, but the rotation really wasn't all that strong until it really got into the damage area. And then the National Weather Service did issue a tornado warning basically right at the time as this was arriving. So I know there's been a lot of talk on social media and such about how the National Weather Service did with this, and saying that they didn't warn soon enough. But we really did not have severe rotation on this cell until it got into the area. So that's a sad part about it is yeah, we didn't have a tornado warning issued at the time, but we were under a tornado watch, and we did have severe thunderstorm warnings going into the area. So I think we need to back off on some of the chatter that's going on that National Weather Service missed out on this, because I think they were right on. And if you look at the velocity signatures and the Doppler feeds coming in, these cells were definitely changing their makeup as this came in. And as I say, if you look at the tight damage track that we have here, instead it was only over a short period of time. I mean, you look at the extensive damage I showed earlier, and then as this crossed over the eye, I mean, all we have is a little roof damage here, and that was the end of it. So it went serious intensity, and then it dropped off, and just as quickly as it came, it was gone. So this is Dan Lampe with Storm GPS. Hope you enjoyed this. Give us a follow, and we'll bring you more detailed videos like this.